I'm here with the guy, the one and only L.A. Mars over there. It's your boy. Yeah, hold up, solo cup. Don't ask him what.
Hmm.
Don't ask what's in the cup though. What's in the cup is in the cup. What's in the cup is in the cup. How you feeling today, L.A.?
Man, I feel amazing, man. On that dirty Sprite, you feel me? Feel me?
Sensational,
I
sensational.
feel sensational, man. It's a great time, man. Great time to be alive, man. So,
Hmm.
um, I can't, chat. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Before I got on here, man, I might as well go ahead and say it, man, because like even my boy, he don't even know this, man. So like, I'm about to do something crazy. You know, um, I told him before. I said I had technical difficulties. I was telling the truth. I was, but there were some other technical difficulties I was having, and I'll just go ahead and say it. I'll go do something crazy in this chat, man. We're going into, correct me if I'm wrong here. We're going to November, right? So we got 31st tomorrow. We got November, coming up. And I was gonna go up here and just on the stream live right now, just while my boy talking, just gonna go ahead and shave my beard in real time, y'all. Like,
Oh, I was going. I thought you was gonna pull out like a screen mask or something. Since tomorrow is Halloween, that's what I thought you was going with.
no, so like no shave November. So I thought, well, this is my last time. Might as well go ahead and So I was
Ah,
gonna do it in real
damn.
time.
That is a
You know,
thing. No shave. November. That is a thing. I
yeah.
forget because I don't have too much to shave. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
I was gonna let the people see the baby face. Like baby face assassin.
he
Let
go.
it see the crazy.
He's gonna pull a Jimmy Butler, man,
Yeah, man.
without the extensions,
Yeah,
with real dreads.
no, real. Yeah, he's real. No, I don't do none of that stuff. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. I don't do none of that stuff. So, but yeah. That's what I was gonna do. Chat. That's what I'm gonna do. So I was having difficulties with the Clippers. It wasn't working in my favor. If folks know, got to put the oil on and whatnot. It won't work for your boy. So y'all would have seen a whole bunch of blood getting cut up and everything like that. I wasn't gonna do none of that for y'all, man. I
That
ain't
would have been perfect. It's Halloween time. Halloween. That would have been perfect.
you know,
That would have been exactly what folks expect to see around this time of
yo,
year.
your boy would need alcohol right here. Be like, dude, damn, like shit, shit. So it was gonna go crazy,
I say
man.
the
So
only thing about it though, they'll probably think it's fake, but it'll be real and authentic. Real
right,
pain,
yeah,
real
you feel
real.
me? It'll be real pain for sure, man. I'll be like, yo, I might just get up and walk away for a second, and then you just hear screaming in the background. What the damn? I had to do that one time. It was just one shot. That was it. All right, crazy,
Man,
man. Crazy.
that definitely would
But
have been crazy.
But yeah. No, we here. I feel great. I feel good, man. Tonight episode, we're gonna chop it up really quick with y'all tonight, man. I don't know if you want to sit here and call it breaking news, but it's breaking news to us, so we might as well let y'all know about it because you may not have known about it either. The four-time Pro Bowler, one-time All-Pro wide receiver Stefon Diggs, man. This one, anytime this happens, this really, really touches me and my chest and my heart, because it's like I went through something like that before, man. The guy, towards ACL, man. It's rough, man. It's rough. And he's out for the season, obviously, as you know, for the rest of the year until, for the Houston Texans, man. So, just hearing that off the rip, man. What's your first initial thoughts to that, Fresh Prince? What you got?
I was gonna add something. When you was listening his accolades and achievements, that's why I was kind of smirking. I was gonna say, one time, the rumors, one time lover of Cardi B. Anyways, that's something else that is attached to Stephon Diggs' name too.
Very
Fortunately,
true.
unfortunately. So
Fortunately, unfortunately, very true. Yeah.
yeah. But other than that, yeah, it is sad. I didn't see the play, but I heard about it, and it kind of gives me a flashback to last year, with his brother, Trayvon, going through the same thing, you hate to see somebody go down, especially being on the team to where they had a lot of big expectations, man. A lot of people had them going far in the playoffs and stuff, and it's rough to lose your star receiver, the person they traded from, right? I think the person you just traded for a couple months
Yeah.
before, added in, fitted in well, It's just it's tough to see, man. What's your thoughts on this?
Man, I'm right there with you, man. Like I said, for me, in the beginning, it's more on a personal level, for sure. Any injury is, but for sure when it gets to that, it's definitely on a personal level for me because it's the, you know, And I'm just speaking as far as on the other end. I don't think a lot of people, as far as fans go, or I know athletes can understand this, but it's like there's a mental makeup to that. As far as the comeback season, because he's gonna have a comeback season. He's gonna be great. He's gonna be fine. But it's the mental makeup of behind the scenes, behind closed doors, in the dark days. You never want that for anybody, and I never want that for anybody. Not even on my worst enemies, man. I don't want that because it's a tough situation to get your mind just to be normal, let alone get back to being an athlete, just to be normal. So, um, for sure, I feel for him on that. But also, I man, I want to say this is going to be a hitch in the Houston Texans and what they do. Because now you're down, if I'm not mistaken, you're down, two number ones for right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you got maybe like 2 weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks until you get your other number one, Nico Collins, back.
Oh,
Um,
I thought he was out for a long time too. Okay, that's good news then. That's real good news for them.
yeah, he'll be back in like 2 or 3 weeks though, but he was out for a little bit because of the hammy. He had a
Mm-hmm.
hamstring, so yeah. So I think for him now it's like 2 or 3 weeks left, but still, like now you're out with that. I'm trying to think about who is it. Am I thinking of somebody else or somebody else? Oh, now
Receiver Chase.
now you have to rely on Tank Dales. Um,
Oh, I thought you was
you know,
gonna throw in Chase Godwin in there because I think he had a similar injury too. He's out for the year as well for the
oh
Bucks.
yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, yeah,
Was it
yeah. I was trying
ACL
to.
as well?
Nah, that was a full on broken
Achilles
ankle, I think.
broke his ankle. Oh man.
Something like that. Something like that. I think it was a broken ankle. Like the guy just fell on it and just did that. But yeah, it's a pretty rough time right now throughout this time of the year. So, but I feel like they're going to be okay for the Houston Texans because I mean you still got that guy, um, um, CJ Stroud, still got him. He's a baller. He's doing his
Mhm.
thing, and we'll definitely get into it a little bit later as far as the who they're going to face in this coming lineup for the week picks. But I think they're going to be fine. They just got to really buckle down. Maybe they might go and get somebody before the trade deadline just in case. But it's tough. It's definitely tough because, like I said, he was having really great numbers. If I'm not mistaken, through the season, he was having about like 47 receptions for 496, almost 500 yards. So
Mhm.
he was doing really good for them. So, and I'm like I said before, it's who knows? Who knows? To me, we may just see a Houston Texans going against the Bills.
Yeah, in the playoffs is definitely possible. Either any round or AFC Championship game is possible.
And that's gonna, man, I know the kid's gonna kill me. That's gonna
Let's
kill him if that happens.
Yeah.
Like
Quick question I had though. I think this is his first major injury like this, right, in his career.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, I can't remember. I'm trying to think in my mind. I can't remember if he did. No, no, no. I was thinking about OBJ. No, no, he
Yeah.
hasn't. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna say if he had something similar to this, you kind of know what to expect. Not to say you don't want to have the injury period, of course, but if this is your second time going through something like this, you kind of know what to expect and what the recovery process is. I think as somebody, I never had an injury like that, but as somebody on the outside looking in, being close and having, a lot of close people to me having those type of injuries, I know like the initial part of, like you said, getting back in a proper mind frame, getting everything right with your mental, I know it can be a very dark place trying to rehab and not being able to do simple things that we all take for granted, as in walking or running or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's man,
It's
it's
tough,
it's just
man.
it's just unfortunate.
It's tough. Like it could be. I'll throw one out here, man. I'll throw one out here. I'm not gonna tell y'all everything, but I'll throw one out here. And it could be TMI, who knows? But it's whatever. This is stuff that people don't know. Like on the other side, like I, think of like maybe the first month or two, maybe a little bit more than that, but maybe like the first month or two, like you can't even clean your own self up.
Mm,
You feel me? Like you can't even really do that. So you kind of just stuck for a good minute
yeah,
in that cast because it can't get wet.
yeah, yeah.
So like,
Dang, yeah, bro. That's probably even worse than what I said as far as like doing basic human, basic things we do every day. Like
mm-hmm,
that's things we don't imagine, not being able to, take a shower or wash yourself or whatever.
mm-hmm. That's just one. That's just one. Like I said, there's a lot of it. There's just one. But like like I said, I feel for anybody who's got to go through it, man. There's a lot more worse injuries out there than that, but it's like still injuries are injuries at the end of the day, and you don't want anyone to go through that. I don't want anyone to go through that because, like you said before, um, definitely for sure, it's like if you did go through it and then you go through it again, it's like you know,
You know
I
what
know the
to
process.
expect, kind of.
Yeah, first time around, I'm gonna be there to support you and be there to try to help you out and guide you in that way or anything like that. You got people who are there with you, obviously, but it's like when you're going through that monster the first time, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game for sure.
Yeah, very lonely and dark road. I'll say, at least on the bright side for Stefon, he has all the money the world can offer. So got the best doctors, and you know what I'm saying. I know the surgery could be pretty expensive as well, so I'm pretty sure that's probably covered under the NFL policy. Even if
Yeah,
it wasn't, he's got millions and millions of dollars. So
for sure.
uh, at the end, he seems like, to me from the outside looking in, definitely he's fiery, but definitely seems like a person that has like that drive or internal will to be able to overcome obstacles. So I know he'll be fine.
Yeah, and then like I think you said earlier, which is insane. Like his brother had the same thing last year,
Great. That's
so
somebody he can call for support. There you go.
that's immediate call. Like he's like because he like to keep it a stat, he probably saw him go through it. He
He was
probably was
probably
there with
he
him.
was probably around him for
So
sure.
he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna do the same thing for you. Let's go.
Mhm.
We ain't got no time to waste. Let's go. Let's go get it.
Yeah,
So
that's a
that's
good point right there.
that's big time. So
hmm But alrighty, y'all. That's all we got for y'all on this episode. It's campaign boys, campaign season. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
sure, you already
Peace.
know what it is.